Came over here. It's Trap Tuesday.
I saw one of your posts the other day. You posted this statement on there about what you dealing with.
What?
Well, it was more of a statement about depression, anxiety.
Yeah, but that just come with it. Right, that come with it. Like you would have to keep in mind, right, just for me, right? I can't speak for nobody else, and I do everything in my power not to, right? Try to speak for another person. I just generally just speak for myself. I don't. That way, can't nobody have. You know how people always have something foul to say. You know what I'm saying? I usually only speak from my perspective. That way, I don't have to argue with nobody in the world about their perspective. If you get what I'm saying,
Right?
Like so with that being the case, right? With that being the case, man, if you have to deal with like what I be dealing with, bro, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a couple puppies, but other than that, I am literally alone in the world. I got a whole bunch of partners and all of this, that, and the third, right? All of it. I get all of it, right? But on the flip side of the coin, bro, it's just, I got to cover it.
Right.
What? Depressed, man? Listen, sometimes I don't even know what to do. But you know what I'm saying? It just kind of be what it be. I was on bro TikTok, right? The dude that be making the videos that something infinity. I think weird. This is weird part infinity. I can't really pronounce dude's name, but I follow him, right? He said that he is either gonna make another video about you or he is gonna repost the one that he made. Cause I can't find it. Right? He posts so much content, he just like me. He posts so much content that it be hard to find. But he said he gonna either repost it or he gonna make another one. And I'm gonna stitch it. Right? I'm gonna stitch his video on a Tuesday when you call me. So when I post a video, he gonna say what he gonna say, and then me and you gonna pop in, and you can say whatever you want to say, cause he talking about you.
And so it's called what? Real Court Infinity?
Nah, he got his saying. You know how everybody had their catchphrases and this, that, and the third, right? So his catchphrase is "shit's getting weird" part infinity. That's his catchphrase. Don't ask me, bro. I don't know. I know you sitting there thinking of a question to kind of ask me on the back end, like, what is he talking about? Bro, I do not know.
Yeah, I don't even know who this brother is.
Bro, listen, I'm just telling you, well, I know who he is, right? I know who he is. His platform is based on speaking on law issues and all of that. He is perfect for what you got going on. And he got a nice little following to go with it.
All right.
Yeah, he speaks on his platform based on, you know what I'm saying, social and legal injustices.
I would say it's that the one that's talking about 17 and on death row, is it?
No, not him. No, not him.
Okay.
What's up? You got a potty? Come on, let me take you outside the potty. Bro, I am live on YouTube. You go on talk. You can talk to these people. They listening to you. How y'all doing? How everybody doing? This is my partner, right? This is my partner, Christopher Dunn. He has been locked up over 30 years for a crime that he did not commit. He called me every Tuesday. You can now be a part of the call. I gotta take the babies out the potty. I'll be back. Come on.
First of all, like my brother was just saying, this is just with most people, I'm also known as Trap. This is Trap Tuesday, a platform which my brother allowed me to get on every week to express myself, but to also educate the public, not just about my situation, but about the overall judicial system itself and how corrupt it is and how foul it has become. It is not a matter of trying to bash the system, but how do we as a people try to rectify the mistakes that the system has accumulated over the years? People used to tell me that I have a right to be mad, angry, upset, frustrated, disappointed, because of what has happened to me for the past 30-something odd years. As Brian said, I've been in prison for over 3 decades, more than 30 years, for a crime in which I did commit. I know somebody saying, you're in jail, and everybody in prison or in jail says that they're innocent. Well, I'm not everybody.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
I'm me. From time to time, you won't hear them recording. But let's try to get in where we can while we can. People, I can sit here and tell you all day that I'm innocent. I can sit here and tell you that I didn't do a thing to be in this situation. I can sit here and tell you that I think that you were here. But when you sit back and you read what other people have said, the judge, which declared me innocent, the two witnesses actually put me in this situation in the first place. But on that fateful day of being the 19th,
Bro, your phone breaking up. Your phone breaking up.
Let me go this way. I'm talking about May the 19th of 1990. Now, the same two young people who put me in this situation came forward and admitted that they lied on me. How they lied on me and why they lied on me. See, everyone that's in prison can't say that. Everyone in prison can't sit there and tell you that the people who put them in prison, the only evidence that they had against you is now saying that you didn't do it. See, I can sit here and tell you I didn't do it. But I prefer if you read it in black and white yourself. That's why I ask you all, get online and look the case up yourself. There's a lot to read, understand that. But what you do is just like a book report. You read the heading of the story. Then go to the conclusion of the story. Then if you want to, go back and read the centerpiece of the story, which is the Bible, or the meat of the story. It's just like a sandwich. You would never get the full satisfaction of that sandwich unless you go back and taste the meat of the sandwich. Sure. That's when you say you're not a call type person. Okay, I'm not a prison type of person. You don't have to eat the bread. But in order to understand how the sandwich was made, or understand how the book was written, you got to sit back and take your time with it and study it piece by piece. That's what I had to do in order to get where I am right now. See, I found a piece in all of it. A piece that I never thought that was going to actually come to my life. Listen, people, I'm not going to sit there and preach to you about what's going on out there inside, because I'm not outside. You the ones who got to live that life. You know how to survive. You know how not to get shot. You know how not to get robbed. You know how not to get stabbed. Just right in here. I know what I need to do in order to survive, in order to get back out there in society. So right now, I need you to understand this. If someone like me, a popular person, moved up with almost everybody who is anybody in the inner city streets of St. Louis, if someone like me can be accused of a crime and still be in prison after 30 years, after 30 years of finding out that I was actually lied on, or who was lying on me, I'm still here. You talking about 34 years later, 34 years later. And I'm saying, the thing is, I would never understand exactly why it is that I'm still in prison. So people, listen to me when I tell you this. I need everybody that's out there, I need your help, okay? I'm not going to sit here and tell you that everybody in prison is innocent.
Because they not.
Advocate that lie.
They not.
No, they not. And I'm not going to sit here and advocate that lie either. So, but my thing is this. I can tell you this. I'm innocent of this crime here. Sure. I may have had a few fights here and there. I may have ran up on a couple of people up on the Skate King lot or the Animal House. I may have ran up on people at the White Council lot.
Hey.
But those are fist fights.
Hey, bro.
Neighborhood squatter.
Hey. Hey, you know, Skate King still got the hump in the floor.
Are you serious?
Skate King still got that hump in the floor.
Now, see, that same little hump, I done seen people get beat up over that little hump. Over that same little hump. My thing is this.
Just something to
I
break.
ain't seen Skate King. I ain't seen Skate King in over 34 years.
Listen, that's just something to brighten your spirit. The Animal House ain't here no more, right? But Skate King's still around and it still got the hump in the floor.
Listen, I like the Animal House too.
I like the Animal House too. I was kind of young in there. I was kind of young that hour, but I still wiggle.
LL Cool J, I like that spot right there.
I still wiggle though. I still wiggle. But back to what we were saying though, like the depression.
Did
like,
you really just say you still wiggle? Seriously?
Yeah, I still wiggle. I still wiggle back then. I was too young to get in, but they figured out a way to get me in. They figured out a way to get me in. Like, I'm going. Y'all going? I'm going. Goes to Emma, I'm going. Well, you know you too young to go. I don't care. I'm going. Y'all not gonna leave me. If you leave me, I'm telling my mama.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Right?
I don't know. The only crimes you will find me commit back then is speaking somebody like him inside of a place
that I ain't had no business being. It be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. So look, right, I almost got the t-shirt shop up and running. I am literally waiting on the material to get here, right? So on one of my live videos, you know I'm gonna have a free Christopher Dunn shirt on. You know it's popping.
All right.
Right, you know it's gonna.
I got to see that.
Yeah, you know it's.
I got to see that.
You know it's gonna be popping, right?
And this is what I need everybody to do. Everybody is listening to this podcast right now. When he starts selling them shirts, when he start producing them shirts, I need for each and every one of you to get one. Show your support.
Well, I seen you. I seen you your cut.
Man, listen. My thing is, you take care of EJ and Byron, and keep on doing what you're doing, because if it wasn't for you putting my voice out there like you do, people will not be able to get a chance to hear you.
Bro, that's my job.
That's the people that matter, because the people that are listening is the ones that need to finish right now.
Hey, listen, right? Smurf called me yesterday, right? Yesterday. No, not yesterday. Smurf called me the day before yesterday, right? So I had to tell him the same thing, right? Like, bro, that ain't the case, right? y'all be saying that, and I get it, right? I completely get it. But on the back end, right? Like, bro, you my friend. So I'ma do it anyway. That's what I'm supposed to do. Cause you my friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do it because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I might get something out of it or anything close to it. I do it because you my friend. And that's what you do for your friends. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah, like that's that's the rationale that I have in all situations when I deal with people that I know and love. Bro, it's not that ain't it, right? I don't be doing it for that reason. I ain't trying to capitalize off of your situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like most people who take time out their day to post you, like the news media and you know what I'm saying, these little blogs and newspapers and all of that, they using you because they are pushing your story and your agenda because it's good for what they got going on in the world. If you get what I'm saying, like they do it because somebody is gonna read your story and it's gonna entertain them. They gonna get like the views, right? So out here in the free world, they call it like chasing clout, right? They use you for clout because they can post your story and the people that follow them, they not interested enough to post their own stories. They have to post other people's stories. So they post your story for the viewers. I post your story because you my friend. I don't care nothing about the views. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different type of maneuver. But that's just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. Hello? I'm talking about this man. This man in these tablets. If he don't pop back up, he gonna hang up and probably call right back. But that's why I do it. For anybody that's listening, man, I don't do it for the views and none of that, right? I don't need them. I don't need them for that. So, you know what I'm saying? I act accordingly in that affair. Bro, I can't hear a word you saying. Right? I can't hear words you saying. If you can hear me, I can't hear you. So hang up and call me right back. Nah, man, that ain't. Listen, I'm finna tell y'all this, man. I don't know where he went, but he'll be back, right? Man, I don't look at myself as a good person, man, listen, because I'm not, right? I am just not trying to do nothing bad. If you get what I'm saying, right? I am literally just not trying to do nothing bad. Like, that's it. Nothing else. That's all. I have done enough wrong in my life that I just ain't trying to do no more wrong. Like, that's my whole little maneuver with it. Like, but you know, there's always somebody in the world that got their own type of, you know what I'm saying? Got their own type of little measure. Bro, I can't hear you. He probably still talking and can't hear me. He got to call me back. Right? That's the type of measure. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of measure and type of time I be on. Like, that's one of my friends, and I do that because he one of my friends. Like, that's it. I don't have no other reason for it. You don't understand? Truth, let me tell you why. Because I done did so much wrong in my life. Ain't no take credit for what. Like, nah, I don't be on that type of time. Like, that ain't my thing. Forgive me. Like, I don't ever take credit for none of that. Because I don't feel like I need it. I don't want credit for that. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Like, the things that you are supposed to do for the people you know and love, you're supposed to do it. Right? No credit, no pat on the back, no none of that, right? You do those things because they are things that you supposed to do. That's your friend. You supposed to do that. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like people be looking for a pat on the back and kudos and all of that for stuff that they supposed to do. I don't get that. That's super weird to me, right? Like I'm talking about, that is super weird to me. But look, man, bro might call me back. He might not, depending. But you know what I'm saying? It's been Trap Tuesday, right? Them little tablets that they be calling on, man, they have the tendency. Oh yeah, I figured he was gonna call back.
Go to securistech.net
Hi,
and
Tim.
put money directly on an offender's trust account. Save on fees and deposit money today. Go to securistech.net. That's SECURUSTECH.
Yeah, I don't feel like you supposed to.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an offender at the South Central Correctional Center. This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded. To accept charges, press 1. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Bro, don't have anything. I don't even know what happened. All I know is trying to discontinue that telephone call. I know that much.
Man, you know it be like that sometimes. Hey, listen, they was just asking me, right? They was just asking me why I don't never accept, like, you know what I'm saying? When I do whatever it is that I be doing, I don't never accept like the kudos for it, right?
Right.
And I tell them like my explanation is simple, right? It might not be as simple to other people, but it's simple to me. Bro, I don't feel like you supposed to get a pat on your back for doing stuff that you supposed to do.
There you go.
Right? Like forgive me that I keep it that simple. But I don't feel like no matter what you do in this world, right? So if it's a lady coming to the door and you hold the door and she don't say thank you or whatever, appreciate it, that ain't what you did it for. You did it because you supposed to hold the door for a lady if you get there first. Right? Like I feel like that about everything in life. I spoil my animals because they my animals. And I spoil anything to be around me, no exception. Right? You know what I'm saying? I don't see people always being all how I treat them. And it be blowing me because I be like, bro, I ain't did nothing special. I don't have no money. Wait till I get some money. Right? They think they spoiled now. I am broke. I am underneath. Right? I am underneath poverty. Right? I'm talking about wait till I get even bored. I was gonna get retarded. I swear for the Lord.
I don't think people understand, to be honest with you, what you just said. What we did, they told us to follow the compass. They didn't teach me to go follow a fool. And I think what it is with you though, bro, you do what you do because it's good for you to be that way.
Yeah, like I do it because, okay, bro, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right, I do it because my mama, that's how my mama raised me. Right, my mama used to tell me, listen, my mother used to tell me all the time, and I know it probably sounds hard for today's society. Bro, but when I was growing up, I used to get straight A's. No matter how much trouble I got in, no matter how much whatever was going on in school, getting put out, that, the third, fighting, stealing, doing whatever it was that I was doing in life when I was doing it, right? I still got straight A's. And the reason why I got straight A's was because my mother would always tell me the answers is in the book. So I'm supposed to be proud of you because you read the book that they gave you that you were supposed to read. That don't make sense to me. I bring home straight A's, and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else bring home good grades and they get money and gifts and all of that. My mama used to tell me, I'm not buying you nothing for doing what you supposed to do. Now go to school and don't get in trouble, I'll buy you something, right? But going to school and getting good grades and all of that and doing what you supposed to do, ain't nobody supposed to pat you on your back or tap you on your bottom for doing what you supposed to do in life. But that's how bad the world then got. Like now people give you credit for doing things that you are supposed to do. Right? Now when you do stuff you supposed to do, they tell you, oh, I'm so proud of you. For what? I'm so lost at why you proud of me because that's what I was supposed to do. I didn't think nothing of it. I did it because that was supposed to be done. My partner locked up. He been locked up for 30-some years for something that he didn't do. He can tell his story to my whole audience. I have nothing but love and respect for that, right? Go on, try to get yourself out. But on the flip side of the coin, you know me. I did what I went to prison for, so I don't look at the system that way, right? Then I got partners who did what they locked up for, like Los. I don't be telling Los to come boo-hoo on my social media. Because you are in prison for something that you did. You can't use me like that. But you can call me every day. I call whoever you need me to call for you. Right? I do whatever I can for you on this side of the fence. But I'm not gonna let you bitch moan and complain to the people that follow me about your situation when you put yourself in that situation.
Right. Now, I can dig it. That's what I said earlier. Whatever you make at the shirt, and I'm hoping that all those that follow you on your social media, I'm hoping that they contribute to this. Because you take the money out your own pocket and you put it on this telephone so people like me can call you on a regular. People like Smurf can call you.
Absolutely.
I need you to keep the line open until I get home.
Absolutely.
And not only that though, people, I need y'all to help him for the simple fact he still owe me 2 chicken St. Paul sandwiches.
I got you, bro. It's so listen. I don't care where I am in the world. And I'll be honest with you, I just got this envelope, gang. I swear for Lord, I'm scared to open it. Right? I just got this envelope from the United States government. Right? For real, I ain't playing. You think I'm playing? I'm serious. Right? Today I checked the mailbox and I literally just got this envelope from the United States. It's from the United States official mail. Right? In my mind, it's the size of a passport, right? I ain't sure. Now, I'm not sure, but it's the size of a passport. It kind of feels like a passport too, but I'm scared to open the envelope because I don't want to be rejected. I'm scared to open the envelope. I don't want to be rejected. I ain't opening the envelope yet, bro. I can't. Because I don't have enough money to leave the country if it is a passport, right? I'm talking about no. Right? I do not have. Listen, you like the fifth.
You got the money or not.
No, see.
Man, listen, if you open that envelope up next week.
Well, listen.
If you open up, it's not going to change what's going to happen today.
What you mean? Okay, so good. I get to get you together. You my partner, so I can talk to you. I can talk to you straight down the pipeline. Listen, I can talk to you straight down the pipeline. See, trying to talk to America, it don't really translate well because of my vocabulary, right? So, bro, now I don't want to open this up, bro, because as soon as I open this up and I see that that I got a passport, right? Bro, I probably start prostituting. I am getting out of this country, right? I am finna start selling everything. I swear for Lord, buy it, please. Right? Right? As soon as I know for a fact, see, as long as it's in the envelope, I don't know for a fact. Right? I'm that type of person. As long as I know as soon as I find out I have a passport, I'm talking about I might be selling blood and everything, bro. I'm talking about we are getting out of the country ASAP. I'm talking about I'm planning a trip. I need to know, can I take 2 puppies with me wherever I'm going? Because if they not going, I ain't going. Right?
Eventually, even if you sell a passport, even if you leave this country, you still have to come back to the bond to redo your passport.
Bro, I don't care nothing about that, right? I'm one of them people, I got to be able to afford it. Bro, I don't care nothing about that, right? go over in one of them foreign countries and get lost, I will defect. Let me go find me. Let me go find me a good. Let me go find me a good island, and I didn't put up. I didn't put up 40, 50,000. Let me go find me a good island, and I didn't put up 40 or 50,000. Bro, I will defect. I'm talking about. I ain't coming back. I lost my passport in the country. I'm stuck over here. Right? Help. They won't let me out the country without a passport. I done went and dug me a hole somewhere on the beach. I swear for Lord. I done went and made me a treasure map, dug me a hole on the beach somewhere and put my passport in there and just told them I lost it. I'm stuck in y'all country.
I just started today on
I'm here.
Playing baseball on this specialist Olympic team they got going on, whatever the heck it is. He came on.
I don't know.
Baseball.
I don't know. That's why I didn't answer your question. I don't know where I want to go first. Out the country? Right, out the country. I kind of want to. I kind of want to go to Amsterdam though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I kind of want to go to Amsterdam.
Only reason you want to go to Amsterdam because they got multiple marijuanas over there, and then they got the girls in the windows over there.
That's what. That's it. That's why I want to go. I want to go for the girls in the window. I swear for Lord, I do. Whoo, Lord, come here. Let me see if I can get it with this 40.
You're round 7, round 15 away from going crazy. You know that, don't you?
What?
You're room 7 and room 15.
I know. Listen. Well, I might catch me. Listen, I literally might catch me in 15 in Amsterdam all up against it. I might lick the glass. You know I'm silly. Right? You know I'm silly. I might pull up and, right, she might be in the window. I might just pull up and lick the glass. You know I'm silly like that. I don't care. I'm going to wipe it off first. Don't judge me, dude. Right? I'm talking about don't judge me. Right? Yeah, I am on my list. I am on my own type of time. I have a package of some artwork I got when EJ was a baby. Right? I still ain't opened it. Right? I still ain't open. I don't be in a rush. See, people get stuff, and they be in a rush. Right? They be in a rush. Right? They be in a rush. As soon as they get something, they be in a rush to open it. I ain't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. My mama broke me from that early, right? Like, ain't no Santa Claus or none of that, right? So the gifts, you know what I'm saying? We ain't wrapping up no presents or none of that. Your Christmas gift is right here in this closet and you better not touch it. Straight up. You can open it up, you can look at them and all of that, but you better not touch it. I found out the hard way. I touched them 1 year. 1 year I was about 6, 7, right? About 6, 7. Boy, I'm talking about my mama went to work. I went in that closet and I played with everything. I swear for Lord, I didn't sit down good for about 3 days. Right? I'm talking about I sat on my side for about 3 days. She beat me. She almost beat me to death. And then made me put them back in the closet. Cause that's my mama. For real, my mama broke me from that, bro. Like, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how people give people stuff, bro. I done had people send me cards and all that. Man, I ain't in no rush to open that. Cause I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? When you be in a rush to open something, it might not go the way you want it to go. Man, I'm gonna open it when I feel it, when the time right. And then it's gonna go just how it's supposed to. But I keep looking at this envelope. I want to open it, but I'm not. I swear for Lord, that's my package, but it's on the wrong side. They on the wrong side of the street. Cause my address don't pop up. My address literally don't pop up on Google, bro. It's the craziest thing ever. Here, I'm still live, bro. You can talk to them. I'm going to check on my package.
Y'all. Like I was saying earlier, man, look, hey, bro, James, he gonna go to Amsterdam, he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. He gonna go there and catch room 15. If y'all don't understand what a room 15 is, look at the Department of Correction rule book. You can understand exactly what we're talking about. This is how. I was telling you, get one. I was just saw today, Donald Trump asked everybody who support him to stop out supporting him if they try to arrest him. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna allow my colleague to finish this. Call me, let me know you made that.
And support to tell people the
All
truth. They had already declared me actually innocent. But they said that being that the laws changed according to 2016, there was a rule that came out behind the case, which is known as Lincoln versus Cassidy, based on Rodney Lincoln, a case that happened in 1982 in the city of St. Louis. And being that Rodney Lincoln himself was down on death row, they said that they could not let him go. So now I'm under this same umbrella. Even though a judge declared me innocent in Texas County 2 years ago, I'm still not able to be freed because I'm not on death row. This is what they call a freestanding claim of actual innocence. Now, we have a bill that's sitting on the House floor right now. It's known as House Bill 360. It's to amend the Missouri Statute 547-031. Now, if you don't want to understand exactly what that is, just remember this. In 2018, the first bill was presented. To deal with situations like myself, Lamar Johnson, and Kevin Strickland, and the countless of others who claim that they're actually innocent in prison, but who have been shuffled around different bars in a prison for the past 30 or 40 years. Once you have an old case like that, you eventually have to deal with trying to find a loophole or some type of an out. And here it is. I'm like third in line. This is what we would call the Missouri 3. Kevin Strickland is free, not because of Senate Bill 53, but because of the politics that came behind it. Lamar Johnson was just recently free on Valentine's Day of this year. And I'm the last of the three now. So, by Senate Bill 53 going up in 2020, it became law, which gave the President County of the city of St. Louis, Adapted County, as well as St. Louis County, Wesley Bell, authorization to review any cases. Why would you feel that you had enough evidence to prove that you were innocent or that you were railroad? This is what I was able to find the witnesses who admitted that. So failed to utilize who the prosecutors knew about, but failed to tell the defense about it. But it wouldn't have made no difference, even if they did tell my lawyer, because my trial attorney was a public defender, and that public defender didn't give 2 hours on the text address about my innocence. My attorney rolled with the prosecutor and said they do. Sell one out to win one. My attorney, eventually, a year later, became a lawyer with the Capital Division. The judge in my case, he had an elevated him too. The prosecutor in my case, he became a judge a year after I got convicted. And he still serves as a judge in the city of St. Louis in the Kentucky Judiciary Courthouse. I'm talking about Steve Over, the same yellow belly stepfather who sat there and knew that the witnesses was lying on me. The same prosecutor who helped them fabricate the story. The same prosecutor who helped the state to take up an advisement, 7 robberies, 9 counts of armed career action, 2 counts of first-degree assault, and a burglary. Not to mention that one of the assaults was that the witness against me shot a kid in the eye, 1-year-old baby named Ryan. went blind to him and then one eye. With the state that prosecutor, who's a judge now, would not admit this. He would not admit that he took that case up on their advisement and eventually dropped the charges against them. Y'all giving that girl Kim Gardner hell. They giving that broad hell. But I haven't heard anybody say nothing about Steve Omar or what he did. Now, if they try to say it don't exist, people, we got copies of everything. Before they try to tell me that the case was closed, I made it my business to write down that to the police department before they changed their records. I made it my business to get copies of every complaint file dealing with that case and everybody who participated in it. So if you want a copy of it, ask for it. And then you can go ask Steve Over to resign. I asked him to step down. Tell the governor of the state of Missouri that you want to recall Circuit Judge Steve Over and make him resign from the bench. Now, people, let me explain something to you about this stuff here. When Senate Bill 53 became law and gave Kimberly Gardner judiciary authority to review such cases and to either release them or give them a new trial, that was a big leap towards prison reform. It was greater than what Bill Clinton did back in 1994. We came out with the Anti-Terrorism Death Penalty Act up under the Joe Biden manuscript. That's like Joe Biden originally wrote that piece so that young, incompetent new governor out of Arkansas. When Bill Clinton became president, he needed someone to push his theory forward. Bill Clinton needed a legacy platform. Therefore, Joe Biden's proposal of putting in the crime bill set this in stone for him. But then right there, it denied a lot of us judiciary review. The same thing that Ronald Reagan did in 1969, 1970, 1971, when it came to the Welfare Act. Ronald Reagan didn't give a damn about now woman who was on welfare. Nobody knew was black, white, green, purple, or blue. He did not care. Ronald Reagan was trying to make a legacy for himself. He was nothing but an actor trying to portray to be a person who gave a damn about you. Bill Clinton was a governor, a womanizer from the state of Arkansas, straight country boy, who sued everybody else to make them think you don't want to the halls and play like you black. And shoot all y'all up. And then we came out with the Anti-Terrorism Death Penalty Act. A lot of y'all in the streets did not know exactly what they were. Only they really understood what was happening was those that was already in jail. As well as the politicians that they was going to help line the pockets of them. You do know exactly how much money was actually funneled behind the Anti-Terrorism Death Penalty Act.
Bro, I
I
ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, it's real talk. I can remember sitting there in the old walls and 2 hours on Floorwalk in 1995.
I wasn't in the joint yet.
Reading this thing for the first time.
I ain't get locked up until the next year.
But I can remember while sitting there, me and Hassan and a few Chad, we sat there and read over this bill that became evil. It took a lot of us. This bill right here has been in us for multiple times inside the federal courts. Now we was only allowed to file once. 122 in a federal habeas corpus. We was only allowed to file one time. We called mandate. We was only allowed to file once, and that was called a grace period. You had that one grace year period. habeas corpus after all state proceedings have ended. So if you didn't file your 3254 after your direct appeal brief within that one grace period, you was dead. Now, Senate Bill 53, it gave us a new lifeline. It opened up the door to the possibility of us getting those claims in that we had back in 1995, 96, 97. Give us the chance to get those claims in now. But what happened? In 2016, when they came with this Rodney Lincoln versus Cassidy, they killed us. They create a law to justify killing another law. As ironic as it sounds, it's an oxymoron. But this is what they've done. They created a law to appease the people, then turn around and kill the law. Just like what they did with the Joe Amron decision. Joe Amron was a man out of Kansas City who was accused of a murder, who eventually won his freedom. He was on death row. Even though the district attorney still said that they should kill him, a judge said, no, that's hypocritical. And she eventually freed him on death row. He eventually, with the help of Keith Gibson and Craig A. Johnson, a public defender out of Columbia, Missouri, he eventually won his freedom. But with that, that was the first case of freestanding claim of actual innocence, because the witnesses in his case came forward in the things that they lied on. Now, you would think that that would apply to everyone that was in prison, but it didn't. It only applied according to them, according to the law of 2016. It only applied for those who were serving the death sentence. Makes no damn sense, does it? Well, if you call yourself being mad at others instead of angry, make no sense to look in the mirror and be mad. What you should do, April's coming around. Voting season is coming around in April. Get mad. Take your ass to the polls. Vote or be prepared to recall that judge. Tell him to sit there off the bench. It's time for him to go. So the mistake that he made. Put people in place whom in which that you know they got your back. Don't let them just sit there and tell you if they think you want to hurt. Don't be so jolly-minded girl going through prom. At the end of the night, you won't get fucked. If you easy, you gonna get tossed around. Don't make it easy for them to do this to you. And see, eventually, people like me, I'm gonna win my freedom. But if people like you don't help me get my freedom, eventually your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids gonna come into this system. And they're gonna ask you that question. Where was you at when this happened? Why did you do something to prevent this from happening? People, this is your chance to do something, prevent it from happening. It's too cold to be out there in the streets protesting and rallying right now. But when it warm up, I would love to see you all come out there. Flood the city streets of St. Louis. Go downtown and let them know if you upset, if you mad, you angry, that you ain't going for this no more. What you do? Tell them like big like they get ready to take that welfare check from you. And that's how you need to look at it. Like they get ready to take your check from you or your kid from you. Because see, I'm saying right now, with the House Bill 360 that we have in it right now, we asking them to amend Senate Bill 53. We asking them to include those who are serving life without 5 days, 10 days, 2 years, 10 years, or 100 years. We asking them to include them in that Senate Bill 53. It shouldn't just matter if you was on death row. Innocence is innocent. prove that you were guilty of a crime during trial because it was good for them. Why can't you prove that you was innocent right now with the same exact evidence and still get the same result? If they can incarcerate you, why can't they free you? It's only logical. A lot of people like to say that the system is broken. People, to be honest with you, the system is not broken. And I'm tired of hearing people say that. If you haven't went through the system, you will never understand the system. So stop saying that you know something about the system. Take it from me. Take it from Bart and anybody else who's been through the system. The system isn't broken. The system is doing exactly what it was designed to do.
I swear for the Lord.
It wasn't meant for us to gain anything from it. It was meant for the creators of the system to benefit from it. The system is running like a clock. And all it's doing is telling time. But people got to sometimes throw a monkey wrench into the gears and throw it out. And make it tell time to keep on the deal. Reset that clock before it's too late. You need to go out there and encourage your state senators, your state representatives to support House Bill 360. Kimberly Ann Collins is the state representative who is behind the bill right now. Professor Brumfield Young, University, she did her thing when they helped create this. A lot of y'all don't know who Suge is, but Suge, she did her thing. But she helped create this bill. Listen, people, we can sit here all day, fuss, gripe, and moan about what needs to be done. I know you get tired of seeing so many people, young people die out in the streets of St. Louis, Kansas City, Columbia, and all over the world. I get tired of looking at television and seeing somebody get brutalized by the police or some correctional force. A young man down in Virginia a couple days ago. You get tired of it. I know. But see, y'all just getting hit to it. Y'all just getting hit to seeing people get killed. That was in a prison or a jail. People like to get fired. You can see it in a year. We get tired of it. Now you get tired of it. I just want to know when you going to get to that point to be so damn tired of hearing people like me every week gripe and moan about the exact same thing. People said, let me out today. I'm not going to stop fighting. Because I still got people like Snoop, Fine. I still got people like Jerry Brown and Jerry Brandon. I still got people like
Calls from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
I still got people like Martez Dick. I still got people that's in prison. Will Weaver, the twins, the Fine brothers. I still got people in prison like Federico Lobe. We still in here. And I still need to fight for everybody who can't fight for themselves. I'm not saying that everybody that's innocent, I'm not saying that. Hell no. But at some point in our lives, we have to be willing to stand up and fight for somebody else other than ourselves. I'm not going to live on my knees. I'm not going to do that. I'd rather die standing up than kissing somebody's ass on my knees. That's not going to happen. Y'all seen Django? I'm not that dude that was cleaning the house. I'm not that dude that kept saying, we satisfied. I'm not that dude. I'm not Steven. Not at all. And you can't be that dude either. I want to get outside and see my brothers again. I want to see Christ live his life to the fullest. I want to see my nieces and nephews grow old. I want to see my nephew. I want to see my nephews go to college and find a coop. I want to see that. I want to see my big-headed grandbaby. I want to see him become something in life that he dreamed of. People, I've been denied my freedom for so daggone long. I've been denied my dreams for so daggone long. Now I'm asking you to help me and get a glimpse of what my dream could have been. I don't want all of it, just a glimpse of it. I'll be satisfied with it. But I need your help. Hey, listen, y'all, I've been on the stage for about an hour. I'm not going to do my brother like this. So, Bert,
What's the word, man?
just hey now.
Hey now.
Check this out. He just gave me a new selling, and you won't believe where he's from.
Where are you from?
Kennedy, Kentucky. Well, Holiday, Kentucky.
Ah, man. Ah. He from the neighborhood.
Same daggone thing.
Bro, I swear, listen.
It's the same daggone thing, bro.
Listen, on the back end, right, I slid through the horseshoe earlier today, right? I was, you know what I'm saying? I was skating through the city, you know what I'm saying? Going to take care of something. Bro, it's so many abandoned houses over there, right? Like that little part of the city, they you know, they rebuilding the city, but that little part of the city, man, I'm talking about, bro, with so many abandoned houses and churches and all of that over in that little area by St. Louis Avenue and Goodfellas and all that. I won't even show nobody on my social media what the area look like. Because if I had enough money, I would go buy a few of them. I would buy one of them churches and turn it into a house. I swear for the Lord I would. Here we go again. Hello? I'm talking about Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie didn't cut the internet off. I cannot hear you. But on the back end, this is the type of time we have to deal with. So, this been Trap Tuesday. Y'all have a good day. Y'all be safe, positive, and productive, man. I talked to my partner on Tuesday to try to keep his, you know what I'm saying, keep his spirits up. Like, he can always call me. I'll pay for the call. That's the kind of friend I am. Now, y'all have a good day and be safe. I'm supposed to be live. I'm supposed to be popping back up at between 6 and 6:30. So y'all pop up and jam.